Good day, guys. It's TTM Crypto, and back. So last week, was a pretty rough week for me, I would say. The reason being is that I took a hit on the what's this page, GBP JPY. I took a hit on GBP JPY, which is I don't know. Yeah, it's basic. So yeah, let's go to the chart. Yeah. So last week I took a hit on GBP. This was the first trading day, and I had a risk of minus 14. I did actually hit this RR and then did take my TP here. The following day, the graph reversed, and I did take a hit somewhere here. It's just that I think I removed it during my analysis, heading up to mine. I don't know if it's here or here, but I did take a hit here. That was the first hit. And then second hit. Yeah, I was supposed to take my TP here, but then as you see, it didn't hit exactly. And I wasn't aiming to like take the TP here because I already took 2 hits. So I wanted to catch the deep retracement because I already knew that okay, they wanted to trend higher, but then I wanted them to come back for the deep retracement and then continue upwards. You see, I had seen this move, as you see how I had marked it up, but they didn't actually hit my TP. So it reversed on me, and mind you, it was early morning, reversed on me, and then boom, stop loss hit. And then I had a sell limit, I think somewhere, yeah, I had a sell limit. And then obviously, as you see, got violated. It came back to retest my order block. They came back to retest my order block from above. What what's this? Yeah, what retail traders call what support and resistance. Break of resistance and into support, but I call it a break and a retest from above. It's the same concept, just different words. Yeah. So hey guys, I ended up losing my first account of the year through this setup. But then nonetheless we move forward. So I had a few setups that I had in mind. One being the DXY. As you see, I have this bias of the DXY continuing upwards, continuing to shoot upwards to those prices there. Let me check something real quick. USD SAR, because I had a setup on USD SAR. Honestly, that's all. Day chart. This setup was put in place last year, 19 October 2023. And I had anticipated that the rand will fall to like 16 rands. So let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. And if I'm seeing the dollar shooting up, it means that there is a possibility for USD to shoot up somewhere back to the negatives and then back downwards. And I would see that as some kind of inducement. But then nonetheless, let's go back to DXY. So yeah. Now this is my bigger time frame bias on the DXY. As you see, I do also like trade price action. I trade SMC, I trade ITC all at the same time. Some will say that's a bad thing, and for me, I would say it's a good thing because it gives me flexibility in the markets. I get to analyze differently. I get to see one situation from different perspectives all at once. I don't know if I'm making sense, but then I hope I'm making sense. So this is my bigger time frame analysis on the DXY. Hence, I'm saying I still want to see the DXY shoot upwards. And maybe coming back to this weekly fair value gap and then react or even continue upwards and take this 50% of a supply, or maybe even this some what you call liquidity. And then the reasons I would like to see the DXY go up and then back down, that's because I have something that I would call a POI here. Forgive me with the emails. Something that I would call a POI. Yeah, serious area that I've marked up. These candles here. Yeah. And then I have a 1 day demand here. I have a 1 day breakup block. Those are my two POIs where I'll be looking to like buy the DXY again if the setup happens to fail. But then let's wait and see. Now let's drop over to the Auto USD. So on the Auto USD, you see that we had this major key level here that was being playing above, retesting, broke, retested, went down, retested, and then continued down. Now from that major key level, we had this trend line here. This trend line here marked some sort of liquidity that still has to be taken out. Hence, I'm saying I'll see the DXY going up and then going down. If the DXY goes down, or the USD would go up. That's something called correlation. Now, once that correlation hits, maybe the odd will be reacting from somewhere here, and then I'll be looking to buy the odd, but then we'll drop to a lower time frame, and then I'll show you where and why I'm saying I want to buy the odd someday. So let's just reset. If you reset, you see that from the trend line, this last drop here went and collected this liquidity that was sitting somewhere here, and then from that it went continued shooting downwards, and yeah, we had this consolidating market from 14 August all the way to like 6th of November. You see, that was a very, very, very long period of consolidating, like months of consolidating. And then we came here, we found structure, and then we started trending. Now, once we started trending, you'd notice something. They were respecting lows, breaking highs, respecting lows, breaking highs. You see that? And then as they're doing that, they're leaving imbalance. Now, that's something with Auto USD. Auto USD does go and feel imbalance, but then not always it feels the imbalance 100%. You see, it can feel the 100%, 75%. It can feel the imbalance. Excuse me. It can feel the imbalance maybe 75% or 50%, but then not always. You know, it give you 100% feel of an imbalance. See, okay. Now back to this year, you see that we started trending and then came to this breakup block here. This breakup block, I'll explain that some days later. That's content for another day. And then and went down, reacted as it's supposed to, and then came here, gave us POIs, came there, gave us POIs, and then continued trending. Now we're looking to catch this drop back downwards, and then maybe to this POI or to that POI. Anyone that we see a clear rejection, but then I'm anticipating this one now to be violated because, as you see, NFP came and I did send a signal to one of my crews, and it did hit gold or USD. What's this here? Nasdaq. One of my crews hit Nasdaq real hard, But then the thing with this SA brokers, they fucked them up. Can you believe that? He had a limit. The limit was supposed to be activated during the news, and it would have been a sniper entry. A sniper entry. Shout out to my crew, man. It's Bo Shangase. Yo, the boys in mother, I tell you. But then, yeah, nonetheless, let's continue here, guys. So when you drop to the lower time frame, I told you I will tell you why I wanted to buy it or somewhere there. See, okay. Go back to the daily. To the daily, you see that we have this demand, then we also have this imbalance here. There was this imbalance that was left there. We also have that imbalance. Now that's where I'm looking to enter and buy the odd if ever it allows. But this entry here will be matter. This entry. That entry will be matter, I tell you. That's quite a big stop loss. I'll have to drop to lower time frames when the market ranges in that level and maybe find another sniper entry. And then, yeah, I'll take it from there. But then, yeah, as of now, this is the only setup that I'm looking at. Or USD, it's been playing for like, it's the third day now, day 3 now, holding the setup. But then let me drop and then explain the setup to you. Maybe you'll understand it better. So, if you come here, you'll see that you had this demand that was created here. Market went, broke structure to the upside, respected the low. And then when it came back here, it was supposed to act like this and continue shooting upwards, but then it didn't do that. It broke below. Once it broke below, it made this demand something that I would explain on another day. That's content for another day. Yeah. So it broke below and then we came here looking for entry. And then because of this here, let me drop to the 1 hour. Because of this here, some would call it a resistance. some would call it what's this here? POI, some would call it this supply zone here. But then I'm just looking at as liquidity. There's liquidity sitting right above here. There's liquidity right there. There's liquidity right there, sitting right there. That's why I was looking at that. You see. So coming back here, look at the market open. What was it, the market open? No, this was what? This was Friday. Yeah, this was Friday. Where is the market open? Hey, these brokers are shit, man. Yeah, there's the market open. Came and filled this gap here. Then went back and then coming back now. But then yeah, so that's that. This is 1:6 rest reward. And then we have GJ here. I already spoke about GJ, so I'm not gonna stress much. One thing I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna remove these drawings so that I'm gonna start afresh. And then maybe I'll upload another video during the week, maybe Wednesday. And then I'll just update you with this analysis and how the DXY is going and how the trade on AUD/USD is going. And on USD, I have nothing. I have nothing on the Dow Jones. I haven't traded Dow Jones in quite a while. Then we have the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq, I'll show you the setup that I'm looking at. I'll show you the setup that I'm looking at. I'm looking at something like that on the Nasdaq, risking 45 points. So I'm looking at something like that because this level there, they once consolidated, went here, serious here manipulation, then distributed AMD. Now they're coming back for a retest. As I told you, break and retest. That's all. I don't look at it necessarily as resistance and whatnot. But yeah, that's just it. This is 1:14. Same thing as the trader I had taken on the GJ. So yeah. Then on gold, I actually got a very good setup on the NFP during the NFP. Look at that. So have this area of supply. Look at that. 102 pips deep, only risking 2 pips. Yeah. But then that's that nonetheless. So guys, I guess I'll see you, I don't know when, but then most probably on Wednesday. Most probably on Wednesday. Shout outs.